understatement of the season. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's here.
It's just not gonna get better.
Show us.
Oh! Welcome back, gays, ghouls, and everyone in between to our YouTube channel, The Horror Bandwagon. Hi, my name is Sergio.
And my name is Cody.
And we are your boys for horror analysis,
Criticism,
and spooky,
and sometimes kooky
entertainment. And welcome back to another Yellowjackets reaction. Today we are covering season 3, episode 9, How the Story Ends, which is very interesting because there's still one more episode after this.
Yeah, this is a very ominous title.
So I'm wondering what it's connected to. What story are we actually ending? Is someone's story ending, like some specific person? I don't know. There's just so much to this show at this point with 2 episodes left. This season is definitely going to be some sort of like cliffhanger because there's just so much to close out. I feel like we could still go for another 6 episodes, though I do want things to kind of wrap up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want like closure in certain things.
I'm really interested to see how this Melissa storyline is going to end, because we just ended the last episode with Shauna shoving her own skin in her mouth.
Yeah, I wonder if she does do that. Or do you think they will just all end up back in the wilderness eating each other?
I mean, Shauna, I feel, could just cook somebody up in her own kitchen.
Yeah, it's gotten to that point now.
But before we get started, y'all know what to do. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. And if you want to support the channel even more, you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/thehorrorbandwagon, or you can click the join button below to join our YouTube membership.
And with all that being said, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, this can't be the end of our van. Nope, not accepting it.
Did you read the episode title?
That's not how our story ends.
Shauna, straight up ditched you. That figures, doesn't it?
Not surprised. This is where the one shot from the opening credits is.
Do you remember the Goonies?
Are you fucking serious?
Is this the time?
Why are you telling me this?
Because it is a classic hero's journey.
Are we the hero? Are you meant to go?
It's just a little something for the road.
Where am I going?
To get the treasure.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like I've been puking up blood.
Oh.
What'd I miss?
Well, previously on Yellowjackets.
His nurse said that was like the only thing he wanted to do before he died.
As soon as we get home, I'm gonna get you the best fucking taffy there is. Anything you want.
Goonies never say die.
There you go.
Go on.
All right.
Just take a bite.
Shauna, get off her ass. Oh! No, you're not. Oh my God. No, you're not. Oh!
Yes.
Oh God. Oh! Oh God.
Melissa, open the fucking door!
Nah, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here.
And we're taking the flower bed with us.
Say what you want about Yellowjackets. I gotta say, the opening credits, the feel of it, the theme song, I think has to be put in a rank of like the top best TV theme songs,
Yeah.
I think.
Absolutely.
You don't get to tell everyone what to do, Shauna.
Yeah? Well, I already did.
I like how she said Shauna. Shauna.
You guys all have a lot to discuss, so I found braiding each other's hair and partaking in some light cannibalism. I'm fucking out of here.
All right, you're making it worse, bro.
You sure you even know how to use that little girl?
Don't worry. My boyfriend taught me.
Oh! Yeah, let's simmer down now. Though, like, what if the woods is preventing, like, it's trying to send them a signal of something bad happening?
I mean, this could be. I don't trust what Lottie says. This could be the wilderness being like, "Hey, you can get out."
Look at me. I'm already succumbing to Lottie right now. Like, Lottie's right.
They saw Coach. Imagine what'll happen when the rest of the world gets here. Van, what's the point of going back if it means ruining our lives?
I understand.
Oh,
Both know what comes next.
Good thing you've been practicing with the cards. Trust me, okay?
Hold the fuck up.
we just have to be smart.
They've been cheating to make sure that they don't. Neither one of them has to be
Oh, so
involved.
they've been cheating death.
Jesus. Can't believe someone's actually having a worse day than I am.
Melissa! Go back! Go now!
Actually, run for your life, Melissa.
Yeah.
She's getting away. Okay, I got her.
She's getting away, guys. That's definitely a soccer move right
Yeah.
there.
X marks the spot.
Fuck. You did your thing, Van.
So, I got you this time.
This time!
Tells me that Melissa's gonna try to run away or do something in the past.
Oh, shit.
Yes, but there's a lot more to it.
More than you sending literal evidence of murder?
How did you think Shauna was gonna react?
That is also a factor here.
She's out of her mind.
You shut up, or you really will be dead.
The guy's like, oh, okay, girl. Oh my
Oh,
God.
it's here.
Who told you to do this?
Lottie, probably.
Oh my God. The infamous pit. They're talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
The others.
All right,
Oh,
we are forming
no.
factions.
God
If I
damn
knew
it.
that, I would have handled it already.
All the people who are alive today versus all the people we have not seen alive as adults.
Shauna?
Oh, God. In here. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
it's you guys.
I might have
Come
made
in.
things a little bit worse.
Not so fast, Martha misdirect. Let's not forget that Shauna's DNA was under Lottie's fingernails.
And it's all over this place, too.
I was getting a cat.
Wow. What a totally satisfying answer.
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, explain yourself.
Oh, for the love of God, the freezer was me. The lock's been broken for months. I would have warned you, but you'd been such an absolute asshole. This is Shauna's mess. You can find some other maid to clean it up. But don't think for a second I won't get to the bottom of all this.
Like, who actually killed Lottie? I mean, Misty, they also have dirt on you.
Just trying to talk to me. Will you come with me? See if I'm right.
Yeah, of course.
Travis.
Wait. Are you gonna lure her to the pit?
Shauna hasn't let it leave her side.
You don't think that she'd actually use it, do you?
No way. Just do chicken shit.
Is she?
We reached a point of no chicken shit.
Why were you yelling?
Oh, the Joels just offered me that furniture job.
All right, good job.
That's great, Dad.
Great job.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. I'll be sure to check out your aquarium ornaments on Etsy.
Okay, wig is snatched. It is not going anywhere. Oh
Hey,
my God.
did you bring the ring?
frolicking.
Thought you guys were part of the plan.
We saw you in that meeting with Team Crazy. Quit embarrassing yourself.
Oh.
Do they know not to trust one Misty Wiggly?
That's not Van's pooping backpack.
Always so damn curious.
All right, Misty, you know what to do about communication devices.
Yeah. I can't wait till they find out that
I know.
she did. Like, I want that moment
It's kind of wild that
when they find out that she fucked this up.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is kind of like Adam.
Except there's no body yet.
Shit.
Who's Adam?
Why did you say that?
Oh, y'all are messy for just slipping that up.
Holy shit, you married Hannah's kid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what,
bad.
actually, I think it's time for you to just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Shauna's like, I'm the only one who gets to explain their actions.
Oh my God.
God, maybe you should have done that before you turned her all into sashimi.
Huh.
Only because it's mostly Nickelodeon on at home these days.
Oh, she's doing
I have a
the...
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scientific perspective. This is the most fascinating study of survival I've ever witnessed. Even more so than horny frogs.
Well, before she was saying how impressed she was that this happened.
She's just using you to try to escape. And what? You think she makes a joke and I'm like, you're hilarious, here's your freedom? You think you're important? No one gave a shit about you until me.
Why can't you just be a nice person?
Oh, ultimate question.
You guys are right.
She's fucking nuts.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What are you doing? You won't. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
What the?
Shauna's out of control.
Understatement of the season. Oh, that was so kind, man.
Rescue? Do you not get that? We could go home and you're ruining it. You're ruining everything for all of us.
Speak your mind, Trav. It's just a breeze, guys.
Holy shit!
What? All right.
Just when you think you got to figure it out, Lottie comes out and she's like, bitch, I'm magic.
Everyone for themselves.
I'm gonna give you this knife. Tonight, when everyone's sleeping, cut yourself and Cody free. We're gonna make a run for it.
Oh, this is such a bad idea.
Whoa, easy, killer. That stuff's top shelf.
Oh.
Let's go to that new place on Main. Pigeon. Something.
Squab.
Pigeon.
Squab?
Squab.
I don't even know what a squab is.
A squab is a bird.
That stuff that you said to the Joels about Mom.
Ooh.
It's okay if you feel that way. I do.
Are you trying to make yourself feel better? These feelings and also weed, I feel like don't go well together.
It's lonely.
Oh, wow.
God, it's lonely.
I wonder what Callie is thinking.
Fuck, Shauna. Whatever's going on, I want in.
Like 100%, or are you still part of their team?
I think they're asleep. You ready? Can we lose?
Oh, shit.
I thought I heard something.
No, I'm paranoid. Does me tonight.
Hannah, I totally understand. I'd be paranoid.
I heard all that stuff you said about your kid. Now, do you want to see her again or not?
Oh my God.
All right, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Fucking knew it.
Shit. Did anyone want to make sure that Shauna was kept distracted?
Holy shit!
I want to be part of this.
Whoa!
Okay, Hannah, way to read this situation.
I didn't know that Cody was gonna get taken out like that quick.
Called the Humane Society, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but her cat story actually checks out.
It's Callie. It's Callie.
When it comes to the Yellowjackets, I feel your judgment is a touch clouded.
She's like, fair.
What? No chocolate shavings?
How could I forget?
They're gonna have to like kill him off at some point because he knows too much.
Show us.
Oh my God.
Girl, fucking please, just fucking Show us. Show us! Shit.
Hello?
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Oh,
She shut the thing, so now the house is filled with carbon monoxide. And Van has been on oxygen, so she hasn't been affected.
I'm breathing. Please, come on. You're not what she needs. You've never known what the fuck she needs.
Ty versus Ty.
I love you so much. I gotta get Shauna. Here. Don't go anywhere.
I think it's bad Ty still.
Van?
They're ending on these little cliffhangers.
Mel,
He's
came
dead?
into my hut.
So
We're
not going?
No, Shauna knows. We're not going.
What do you
mean Shauna knows? She knows.
And now you have to face the music when you come back.
Oh, and Winter
Stars! Honestly, me too, girl. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna get better. Misty? Yeah, go follow her. Go follow her right now. That probably has the spare parts needed.
What are you doing?
I know how to get us home.
Oh my god. You have the fucking transponder?
The news is out. Miss, you're gonna have to face the music.
There's a chance. And if I can kill you right now, maybe I'll be allowed to live.
Allowed.
There's goodness in you. There always has been. You don't know me anymore.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Why? Why can't I be that? Why?
Oh.
Oh my god!
She's truly dying. This is what happened in
with Natalie.
With Natalie.
I know. It's hard to watch.
I die? Dead?
Yeah.
This is just how our story goes. You said I was gonna be the hero.
How our story ends.
If this isn't the ending, then tell me what happens. Where would be the fun in that?
I would like to know.
Oh my god.
I can just hear the Reddit posts writing things now. All right, guys, so that was our reaction to Yellowjackets Season 3, Episode 9, How the Story Ends. Now, what are your thoughts?
A lot of unexpected stuff this episode. I mean,
Yes.
isn't that the story of this show?
Oh, yeah.
The fact that, like, Melissa at the end was like, you know what? I am going to believe in the wilderness after all. After everything that she put on to, like, say that none of that was real and everything was fake and it was all in our heads. I don't really know what to believe now because...
Like, do you think, like, you don't know if she actually believes in it or she just, like...
I don't know if she actually believes in it or not because that ending kind of makes it seem like she still believes.
Well, I also just feel like it's like survival of the fittest, right? Like in this moment, she is obviously she's the one being targeted. So she's kind of like, fuck y'all. Like, and she just feels no attachment to these people anymore.
Yeah.
And she needs to survive, which is kind of like what their instincts are now coming back to when they were younger, you know? So in this moment, we can either decide she kind of believes in it and she is going to do it, even though before she told Shauna something differently, because they're like, you can't honestly believe that. Or we just think that this was just a big fuck you to the rest of the team. Be like, if you're gonna attack me, I'm gonna have to like attack you.
Yeah, I am still sort of leaning towards like, I think that that's what it is, that it's more of a like self-defense thing.
Yeah, because I mean, they're in her house, they're in Hannah's daughter's house. There's already it's already bad. There's no turning back. It's kind of also like an even playing field now. Like they obviously, I feel like they're gonna think that they have to now seek vengeance against Melissa, and it doesn't seem great for Melissa at this point, even though she got away, or her family. I think her family also is in danger.
Yeah, well, and I think that this is going to confirm to Shauna that it was definitely Melissa who did all those other things, and it could even be that somebody planted that that receipt in Shauna's car.
True.
Because I didn't talk about this at the end of the last episode, but it's really strange that the receipt would be so nicely folded up and directly behind and underneath the driver's seat.
But
Like,
it also could be Callie who was in the back seat. Like, I mean, I don't know. Did we ever think that Callie did end up in New York at some point?
No, but I don't know that we like specifically accounted for her whereabouts that day.
But I think the obvious like connection would be Callie being the connection to having the DNA under Lottie's skin, under Lottie's nails. So I personally think the Callie theory is on point. I think she did it. I think just the way that they were setting up that relationship with Lottie, because something about the conversation between Jeff and Callie seemed off.
Yeah.
There's something about it that I kind of was like nervous for Jeff's life a little bit here, because the way that I thought it went was that Callie was asking him like, is that how you really feel about mom? Because if you do, I'm just like her. So then I'm going to like do something, you know, maybe it's affecting her as well. And that she did something because it kind of parallels to what Hannah is, not Hannah. Because the way that she was succumbing to how the girls were like acting, and she decided to partake in it and kill Cody.
I think that is an act. I think that is self-preservation.
Oh, you think
on
so?
her part, that she was already mistrustful of Cody, and she saw that like even just with Melissa, she could get some of the girls at a minimum on her side.
I don't know. I feel like something mentally is there, because the way that she was talking about how impressed she was and talking to Melissa about how like what they were doing here was more interesting than any frog thing that she's done, and saw Natalie conspiring against the other girls. I kind of have a feeling like she also wanted to stay out here with everyone else and be part of it. I don't know why. Maybe it's not to that extent, but it gave me like the same thing that Callie is so interested. It's so she wants to like dig deep into it, and that it's now affecting her. Like she wants to be part of this group, you know? So I don't, that's what I'm taking from it. But it also could be something where like she's looking out for herself. She feels something wrong, and maybe she attacked Cody in this moment to kind of prove herself to them. And maybe she didn't believe in Natalie's plan as much as Natalie believed in the plan.
Yeah, I mean, it is still an interesting movie either way, because she even admitted to herself that she could not ever get them out of the wilderness without him.
Yeah.
So I think that you are definitely onto something, that like at a minimum she's interested. Like she wants to know how the girls are surviving, what they're doing out here. And I still think there's a little bit of self-preservation to it, but we got a whole last winter to go.
Yeah, and one more episode. I mean, I gotta also say, this is gonna start the whole people are gonna be separated at this point. And the people that we don't, obviously we're on the other side where they wanted to go home, are no longer here. So I definitely think that they're gonna hold them like captive. They're just going to put them in isolation because of the betrayal, especially with Shauna finding out obviously who was part of it. So I think it's definitely going to cause this rift, cause them to like put them in particular up for slaughter eventually, in order for them to survive the winter, which is just so sad to see. Like, it just, again, at the beginning of this episode, they were playing a game all together, and now they're completely separated. Of course, this is what we expect, which, you know, I'm allowed to feel conflicted at this point, but we expect it to just get so much worse. And it just really broke my heart seeing Natalie just like lose absolute hope when the winter was coming, and it's like, no, it's all gone. We were so close, but it's just all gone. And it just really goes to show you like how people are affected by this event, you know?
Yeah. I mean, because we didn't see the full extent, but we know winter was really bad last time. So I'm sure it's not going to be much better now.
Which I wonder if they're either going to do like another time jump and go fully in, or are they just going to start, we'll find inklings of what our final group dynamic is going to start, you know, like maybe like the beginning of everything.
So personally, I'm also really interested to see what's going to happen in the next episode with Natalie knowing that Misty has the transponder, because we don't know for sure that Natalie knows that like Misty broke it intentionally.
Yeah.
I think that it might still go the direction of like Misty saying, if you tell anyone about this, then I'm going to break this antenna and we're never going to get home. So like, I think that the fact that Misty could take that antenna that they could use to radio for help, that she's going to use that to make sure that Natalie doesn't say anything.
Part of me feels like it's a little bit of both. I kind of feel like they're going to keep it to themselves between Natalie and Misty, and that they are not going to tell anybody else, I think. But I also don't know. I mean, because of this comes several questions. You gotta have to ask Misty, how do you have this? How is it like this? You need to tell us. And I'm very glad, because even from the beginning of the show, I'm like, do they ever find out that Misty is the reason that they're still out here?
I mean, that might explain why the very first words that Natalie said to Misty were, "Hello, Misty, you crazy fucking bitch."
Which is kind of like, at that point, it changes their friendship in that moment. And I want to say that either Natalie or Misty are going to hold it against each other. And I'm very glad, because Misty has been this like conniving person, at least like younger Misty. I mean, older Misty too. But I feel like as young Misty, she's just so like sneaky and always being the one who's silent but knows everything. But now we have something against her. I mean, just talk about Crystal for a second. That's a death that we will never find out what happened, because the body was never found again. But I'm wondering how Misty is going to take this, because she excitingly told her, was like, I can get us home. I have the part to do it. So, and they're so now outnumbered, because so many people want to now stay here for as long as they did, which is why I think that they're going to have to do it in secret, because everyone else does not want to go back home. And I like that they kind of approach the whole idea of going back home means that we go back to these lives where people are going to be mad at us. We're going to have to face consequences, and they don't want to do that.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And we know now also that in real life, or in current times, Misty saw something on the cloned phone from Lottie that told her, I think told her who killed her.
Yeah, I think it has to be. I think it's either a picture of Callie or something like that. I don't know. It definitely has to be something related to Lottie's death.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I know before I had a theory that eventually they're all going to die. Like each one of them in their adult timelines are going to end up dying. But I also am kind of in this weird spot where I'm starting to get affected by the adults that were introduced last season, now dying this season. We were introduced to adult Van and adult Lottie last season, and now both of them are dead.
Yeah.
I'm like, and part of it is even with like because we had the same thing happen with Natalie when she was dying. She saw her younger self. They were in the airplane talking to each other. And, you know, I always find that really beautiful. I love that they are able to kind of be in the same scene with their younger counterpart. Yeah. I think that it's just so, there's something about it that really like tugs at my heart. But part of it makes me feel like, is this all even real? Like, is this all even real? Like, are we just gonna like snap out of it and like be it like this was all like a vision from Lottie, and she's like, don't get on the plane.
But this is the thing, we didn't get that scene with Lottie. And I feel kind of robbed of that, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this Van's death was kind of more grandiose. Like, and we get it. Like, we've been following Van for so many near-death experiences, right? Like with the wolves and the she was left behind in the airplane. And now this, like, I kind of really feel for her. And, you know, I personally love the actress who plays adult Van. It's just so sad to see her go. I really hope that they utilize her in more things. But to your point, Lottie was not giving that. I mean, it was giving a great twist at the end of that episode early on in the season that she was killed off. But we did not do that. I feel bad because younger Lottie probably got robbed of that experience of also working together in the same scene.
Well, I wonder if maybe in the next episode we are going to get the reveal of who killed Lottie, and then we're going to see it happen and get that scene then. Because I do think that it would be, we would be missing something for Lottie to not get to have that airplane scene with her younger self. And it does also bring up that question of, are they actually talking to their younger self, or are they talking to like the spirit of the antler queen, or like whatever like the wilderness is coming back to talk to them and like ferry them to whatever comes next.
And this next episode, they need to start giving us all the info, because I love these weekly episodes, but they introduce something and immediately cut off. I'm just edged to no end. Like, they're teasing it so much, and I hate waiting a week for this specific show. Other shows, I'm like, I can't wait for next week. This one's like, how dare you make me wait for next week? But I do wonder what the fandom is thinking about this death, because there's 2 Yellowjackets that were really liked. Actually, I heard that people really were favorable to these adult actresses. So I'm wondering like what people are feeling, where we're at now. Like, I don't know if they're killing people too quick. I don't know. Also, more on the Van death. Young Van tells adult Van that surviving this was never the reward. And Van says, if this isn't the ending, then tell me what is. And then she doesn't tell us, obviously.
Yeah.
This is a part of the teasing that I'm talking about. I'm guessing we don't find the answer until the very end of like a series finale for the show. But what do you make of that?
Honestly, I'm really not sure, because I wonder if it means that like something's going to happen with Ty now, that like Ty is going to benefit from Van's sacrifice.
Because I'm also kind of trying to decipher surviving part of it. Because is it like we're all just like meant to die, but we're put on here for a certain purpose? Like we survived it for something else as like our ending, or are we all meant to die at a certain time? I'm not 100% sure. And what I do gather is that younger Van, at least, like, instead of dying at the hospital, they were like, let's push you to put them in a different place, like make them survive. Or maybe Van's death is guiding them to a different path. Because part of me kind of felt that other Ty was still other Ty.
I do think that other Ty was still other Ty.
But she even said, like, you got to bring back the love of our life. So I'm wondering, like, okay, is it just because we physically saved her from the house, or did we pull her back from this other deep within?
I mean, if it was original Ty and not other Ty who was like in charge at the end, then that's what's her mission. Then that could be her reward.
Yeah, I can't solidify it because I don't know. We just lingered so much on the when she like took off her oxygen. I'm wondering if we needed to bring out other Ty in order to like do something else. But I don't know. It's just so cryptic that I'm wondering what young Van meant by what the ending, or like what the reward, what the actual reward was. You know, surviving this was never the reward. On top of all of this, one thing that I do like, but also, God, they really wanted to just hurt us this episode. Because one, I'm just like already sad enough that Van doesn't make it. Like now viewing, because I also view this through Natalie's eyes too when she's young, is that she is no longer present in the present. So it just hurts even more when we experience things through her eyes, you know? So, and now I'm going to feel that for Van. But I love the fact that they were so heavy on the stuff that Van would like. One, that the fact that she was watching it like a movie, you know, watching the scene play out. Very Van, you know, considering what she was so into, what she ends up doing in current time, but also the idea of like using the Goonies, which is a movie we haven't seen, by the way. Don't hurt me. But I did know the Goonies say never die. I think that's the quote, like even though she did. But I love that they used the movie reference to kind of have her, you know, go, you know, get out of bed and go find or go towards Shauna. So I just love what they did here with those references towards Van.
Yeah, I just think that this makes sense for how her character would go. I prefer it actually than like watching her just die of cancer in the bed at the hospital.
You prefer it? I me personally, I'm like shocked the way that she went because it was so unceremonious. So unceremonious. I can't even speak. I can't say that word. But the fact that just Melissa, at the hands of Melissa, yo, you know the fandom is gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
And also pissed at Melissa.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't like that she got stabbed. I'm just saying, like, I think that it's better for Van to like have gone out saving Shauna and Ty and like trying to do the right thing.
I don't know. I think Cody is like, murder's the way to go.
No,
I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. I don't want Van to just like be on oxygen in a hospice
I know.
bed.
I'm only teasing.
Something else we need to talk about is this whole Lottie walking on sunshine thing. Like the fact that she could just walk out, and I think that she knew the pit was there.
She's like, we're like, girl, are you Jesus?
She gave Travis a look that was like, bitch, you thought you got me.
Girl, I know. And she turned around, she's like, that's the way that I wanna do whenever I find out that someone was going to kill me. It was like, yeah, you thought you did something here, but you didn't. Even though I am rooting for Travis because I do, I just want to look out for him also.
Yeah.
You know, but because so much is happening and he seems to have some sense where we're like, we need to go back, but also diabolical that he was trying to set this up.
Well, and I don't know how he thought it was gonna go because you know Shauna was not gonna let that shit slide the second that he got back to camp to be like, Lottie's dead.
Do you think Lottie is gonna tell everybody about it?
I don't think so.
But also, does this confirm? Like, what the fuck does this mean?
I think
now.
So this just keeps going. Another one of these like things, and we talked about this in last week's episode too, where like you could interpret it as supernatural if you are already inclined to think that way.
And it's kind of a split. Like some people are like supernatural stuff, and some people's like, fuck that. I want it to be real.
But it could also just be like I see this as their version of like someone walking on coals with bare feet. You can do it in the right circumstances and not hurt yourself.
It just happened. She just happened to be lucky.
Like I think that it was just like she was walking slowly enough and her like weight was distributed in the right places.
Because the way that she stepped on it seemed like she was
intentional.
Very intentional. Yeah. See, I like stuff like that with the show that does it, you know, where we can't really tell if it was the wind guiding us and the woods helping us out or if it was intentional.
Yeah.
Man, we really do discuss a lot of things, post things. There's just so many ideas and thoughts running through our heads. So we're sorry that these are like 20-minute discussions, but hopefully you guys are enjoying us for a little bit.
And I'm sure that we missed stuff from the episode too, because there's honestly just so many things to talk about.
Yeah, I'm always so mad at myself when I go through like discussion posts like on TikTok and stuff like that, or like on Reddit, people discussing the show, because I'm like, why didn't I think that?
You know what? Next week I'll just bring my laptop and make an outline as the episode is going.
Yeah, and Cody will not be reacting. He'll be on the laptop just writing shit down. All right, guys, so you know what to do. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this episode. As usual, we want to give a shout out to our patrons. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you. You have no idea how much your love and support mean to us. If you want to be part of the Patreon gang, go over to patreon.com/thehorrorbandwagon. Benefits start at $3 and up, and where you'll find a full-length reaction to this episode. Watch it completely unedited, so if there's anything that couldn't make it to the edited version on YouTube, you can catch it on Patreon unedited and see the full length there. That also goes for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Charmed, Angel, Interview with the Vampire seasons 1 and 2, Yellowjackets season 3, and coming up soon, The Last of Us Part 2.
And if you want to unlock exclusive emotes and members only lives and watch alongs, you can click the join button below to join our YouTube membership.
Big thank you to those YouTube members and those who are YouTube members and Patreon members. You guys are freaking awesome. But until next time, we have been your source for horror analysis,
criticism,
and spooky, okay?
And sometimes kooky
entertainment.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.